my space, my creative space. And I'm getting to the point where you say, well, why is it no longer your creative space? So, you know, I got my various monitors here, my work board and calendar and degrees, whatever you want to call this stuff. This is my space of solitude. And I used to have in here like my surfboard, but it's here now. Surfboard and guitar and my other guitar and some workout stuff, and I had like a workout bench. All this stuff was here. Yeah, so my life is changing, and it has changed within the past week fairly quickly. And so I will kind of pan and show you my life now. Yeah, she is becoming my life. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm having a nervous breakdown, but I think I'm having a nervous breakdown. I gotta build this crib. I gotta build this freaking Eddie Bauer glider chair. I had to build this Mamaroo, and hopefully I'm getting all this in the shot. This Mamaroo. I kind of like the Mamaroo because the technology part of it, it allows you to connect it to your cell phone. There's an app. The app can turn it on, turn it off, change the settings. That thing I can rock with. Yeah, but it's becoming a Pink-Mare, pink nightmare. This 4-in-1 car seat. This breast pump here. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, Medela, whoever the heck you are, why you charge so much? This $400 thing costs more than anything in this room, more than the crib, more than this Eddie Bauer chair, more than this Mamaroo, more than the Graco 4-in-1. What's this? More than this Motorola baby monitor. I got more receipts like this in my house from freaking Target. Target, y'all owe me some money back. Actually, you guys did give some money back, so I have nothing else to say about that. But what I'm saying is, people, this will be my weekends for quite some time, putting stuff together for this kid. Whereas my weekends were, you know, this stuff. I could do my creative stuff, and I have my guitars and my surfboards and my pictures of the comic book. I don't even have I'll put a picture up and show you guys. I have my guitars right here, my comic books that the comic book that I designed. I had all that. It ain't here no more. Just taking a moment. Can I have a peaceful moment to myself? My life is changing, but it's all good, I guess. I'm asking to the guys, sometimes we're looked at as being glorified sperm donors, and that's not true in all cases. Some of us are very active, engaging. I mean, this don't come overnight. This is my responsibility to build all this stuff. This is my responsibility to get this room painted. This is my responsibility as a man to make sure. A lot of this stuff, I spent time with my wife to even order. Some of this stuff I ordered by myself. Some of it I went to go pick it up. That's your job. Fathers protect, fathers look out for their kids, fathers make sure, you know, their wives are taken care of. My wife ain't carrying this up the stairs. This thing was an embarrassment for me to carry. Listen, 3 years ago, I was at 24-Hour Fitness taking a 90-pound dumbbell in this arm, a 90-pound dumbbell in this arm, and hammering it out. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to tell me taking this thing up the stairs. I kid you not, this thing was like on my neck. It was like all in my head. I was just like, it was an embarrassment. This thing was so heavy to bring upstairs, but I got it. And it's my job to get this thing built today and put up. We just got it yesterday. So I got to take care of it. This is what fathers do. So back to what I was saying. Fathers. And there's one solid piece of advice that you could pass along to me being a new father, because I can tell you, for one, I'm nervous as hell. Like nervous like straight up like, I waited so long because I had some things I wanted to aspire to accomplish in my life, and I haven't even done those things. I know I've gone, you know, skydiving and diving and visited multiple countries, but yeah, there's some things I just still want to do. And not to say that it's over, but I feel like, you know, my attention has to be here now. So that transition to me makes me a little bit nervous that I have to basically man up, because I've been able to play forever. And now that's changing. So I'm kind of nervous. But at the same time, I'm excited. So before I get into asking the question, and basically what my question is like one solid piece of advice that you could give to me from father to father to say, hey, Jazz, whatever that advice may be, from a father who's already done it to a new father, one solid piece of advice. So I'm asking for that. But I'll quickly tell you kind of when my life was ended up changing. And I know that I say this happened a week ago, but it didn't. If you go back and look at a vlog where Chantel was basically cursing me out because some girl, she not talking to me, she was just offering me some cookies, and Chantel basically blew that out of proportion. I'm gonna link it over here, but if you go back and watch it, it's funny because she be going ham for no reason. But nevertheless, it was at that pivotal moment that week, somewhere along that week, is when boom, God had a different direction, because Chantel and I were planning on moving to Panama because I've always loved Spanish culture, and I'd been learning Spanish for like a few months before, and I was like, you know, let's move out of the country. And that's one thing I like about Chantel is like, she like, all right, cool. I'm like, let's jump out of a plane. She like, all right, cool. I'm like, let's go 80 feet below water. All right, cool. Let's go to Paris. Let's go to Belize. Let's go to Puerto Vallarta. And I was like, let's move. Well, yeah, let's move to Bocas del Toro. She was like, okay, I'm down. And I'm like, okay, perfect. God had other plans. And yeah, so that's all foregone. But that point in that video is when this happened. Boom, Chantel ends up pregnant. And now a week later, or not a week later, but a week later from this video, all this stuff becomes my life. I need help. I will be real with y'all. I need some help. This is a bit much of an undertaking. I am super, super excited to be a father, but at the same time, hella nervous. My wife calls it nerve-sighted. That's what I am, nerve-sighted. Nervous and excited, all in the same breath. But anyway, I got work to do, obviously. I was just getting that question out there, venting a little bit about what my life has become as a soon-to-be father, and asking the brothers to, you know, give me a little bit of solid advice, one piece of advice, because I ain't gonna listen to all your advice. I really don't have time for it. But I do care to get a piece of advice. Don't be giving me no laundry list. One piece of advice. Anyway, deuces, I got work to do, as you can see. If everything was as easy as putting this mamaroo together, actually, I take that back. This mamaroo, it caused me an injury. I ain't gonna talk about it on camera, but For Moms brand, I should be suing y'all. All right, I'm out. I got stuff to do. So, peace out. So after hours of reading directions, screwing screws, tearing up the back of my hand, this stuff is done. I think I need a nap. Actually, I know I need a nap. But here's the baby room so far. So a few more decorations, a few more items. Eventually I gotta connect that Motorola thing. And yeah. All right, well, there you have it. I don't have much to say. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go take a shower and get a nap, even though the day is still here. Peace. Kids. Whoa.